podcast.
Guess who's Bazak?
Yeah, special guest in the building, and you know, he's back from Florida. We got him back in the building.
We got an extra special guest in Miss Luna.
Yes.
Luna.
Episode 16. I don't think she can bargain.
Yeah,
So somebody got to be by the door.
EP 16.
The EP 16.
I'm back with the good boys right
Let's
here.
go. Hey, we got a great episode today.
Right, he was chilling with Miami. Now he's back in
back
upstate.
to Philly.
Back north. Whatever, bro.
Back and he's better.
Stop.
But it's your boys, no credentials. It's your boy AD.
She got DC checking in.
What up? It's your boy Mike.
Yes,
Back.
sir. We got some good stuff for y'all today. Really, we got. Of course, we got finals talk.
Mm-hmm.
We got a couple guys getting the bags this week.
Yeah.
And then of course, you know, we're gonna get political with y'all. We're gonna get, we're gonna talk about what's going on
We gotta go
socially
to
in this
that
world.
end of the pool today.
So just be ready for that. We're gonna, let y'all off with that. But finals, bro. Let's recap what's going on. We're in the middle of it right now. We got the currently Boston won last night. They're up 2-1 in the series against the Golden State Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Game 4 is this Friday. Can't wait to see that. Fellas, recap so far. How y'all feeling about this finals, man?
Yo, Celtics making it a series, bro.
It's
A
definitely
real
serious.
nice series. I'm enjoying this finals. One of the best finals so far. During my lifetime. We all have witnessed whoever's tuning in to multiple finals, but I'm enjoying it. I'm seeing good basketball, especially from the Celtics. Tatum is he's here. He's showing up. JV2 and his supporting cast, and Horford, and Mark Smart, and White, and Williams, both Williams.
Right.
I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it. I've repeat myself from before. I did have the Warriors in 6, but the Celtics is making it a series, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still with the Warriors. I'm still on the Warriors bandwagon.
Mm-hmm.
As far as there's still a plenty of games to be played.
Mm-hmm.
You got Game 4 tomorrow, and there got to be some adjustments on the Warriors end.
Definitely.
Draymond is struggling a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I say a little bit. It is still early. Okay. Still early. But they gotta be more of the supporting cast for the Warriors to show up. And Wiggins, and hopefully they bring Kuminga in for Game 4. And Gary Payton. Who else? Am I missing?
Moody. I was gonna say Moody.
Not Moody, but what's his face? Poole.
Jordan Poole. Yeah, I think he just has to take a shot. He's playing scared, in my opinion. He's playing a little scared.
Yeah, a little bit scared, but just watching the game, if you watching it play by play, Wiggins missed a couple open shots to make Game 3 a little bit closer, including Wiggins and Poole.
Yeah.
Missed the shots, and then also Draymond got to show up. What's this? I'm gonna bring up his stats.
I just
Draymond.
know everybody got that stats. 15 points, 15 fouls.
Right now, Draymond is averaging 5 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Shooting 27% from 3.
0 for 7.
Nah,
Has not made a 3-pointer in this NBA Finals.
Wow.
I would say bad, but that's terrible. All right, for it to be the NBA Finals.
But that's not his job, though.
That's what I'm saying, that's not his job.
It's not his job,
Is
but
that
also,
his role?
you gotta show up. It's certain shots that you're giving up that you should take, and it's the finals.
No, I feel you.
Have some confidence, yo.
I feel you on
Knock
that.
down some shots, and then also play your role as well. As we know, giving the ball to Steph and Clay, coming off picks, setting screens. All right, we know the role of Draymond,
Right.
but at the end of the day, you gotta score.
Yeah, nah.
You gotta put up some type of points, or at least in transition, push the transition aspect too, like he usually does, bringing down the ball in certain situations.
What I'll add to that is I feel like he got to cash the checks that he's talking about.
Absolutely.
He's saying a lot. Unfortunately, you give him more ammunition for the people that sit in those offices and talk their crap. It's because they feel like he's talking too much and not actually executing. So you got to cash the checks as you're talking about now, and we'll see. Game 4 should be a bounce back for them. I feel like Boston had to handle their job, especially with their first home game back in the finals. So
About 12 years, right?
Yeah,
they have to handle their business.
And I also want to highlight that I did say last episode that for the Celtics to get a W defense and also push in transition, but I want to add on to that is continue to abuse that matchup with Curry. Wherever Curry's at, abuse him. Tatum, you got Curry, go to the basket like you just did in Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Now, and I texted in the group chat like, Tatum, go to the basket. As soon as I texted that, he went straight to the basket.
basket.
Easy.
Every
time. He
day.
does it every time.
No
Every
offense.
time. Take
No
it.
offense. Like really quick before you go, Mike. I don't understand that in the A, bro. Like, I don't understand that. Like, you got a matchup like they don't take them. They rather shoot a jump shot when it's like, yo, you have a whole foot over this person.
Yeah.
Go lay the ball up.
Don't settle. Yeah, I know you're going to hit the jump shots regardless, but, bro,
Yeah,
get
the
your basket, go lay the ball up.
ATB.
All right? There's no 7-foot guy sitting in the paint for the Warriors besides Looney. If he's not on the floor, there's nobody there.
Nobody there.
Go to the basket.
Definitely.
Get yourself an easy basket, and it's easy. Y'all play defense, so I feel like that's going to reward y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Don't settle for a jump shot and then miss and then put the Warriors in a good spot to make it a series or make it a game. You know, continue to do that. Continue to abuse those matchups. Celtics got definitely, a chance. Definitely got a chance. And winning this series. More than a chance, yeah, absolutely.
They're gonna win the series.
But at the end of the day, it's still the Warriors. There's still a chance for the Warriors for them to bounce back. And there's more games to be played. I'm not jumping shit.
No panic.
No panic.
The way we were talking, I would have thought the series was over. I thought they won the championship.
No panic button. No panic button.
Fellas.
Yeah, take it away. Yeah.
Beautiful day in New York City today. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, the sun was glistening through my room. Golden State Warriors. No, I'm not gonna mess around with this. Robert Williams III really controlled that game yesterday.
He took a shot in the knee because he was looking regular.
I feel like Golden State all playoff run. They haven't really seen a front line like Boston. They have multiple bodies that can go against Draymond with Tatum, Grant Williams, Al Horford. We even saw some shades of Daniel Tice in Game 1. And right now, if I'm Golden State, I'm not panicking because I know I have the best shooter in the game on my team. But what I am panicked about is, Steph and Klay gave us a vintage, game last night.
Mm-hmm.
Klay Thompson was automatic, 5 threes. Steph Curry had an incredible third quarter. It almost looked like it was going to be Game 2 all over again, where that third quarter run and Boston couldn't, regain confidence. But in the fourth quarter, Steph Curry looked gassed. Klay Thompson looked gassed.
Definitely did.
Draymond fouls out. You mentioned Wiggins. I look at the box score, 1 of 6 from 3. Of the 15 threes made by Golden State, 11 of them came from Steph and Klay. So that's where you ask Jordan Poole, can you give me more?
And also Steph was in early foul trouble.
Steph is in early foul trouble. So right now, I think Boston has figured out the formula. We're going to pound these guys inside.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to offensive rebound. We're going to crash.
Yep.
And we're going to let Marcus Smart be a ball handler in the first half. And then in the second half, we're going to pass off the keys to Jason Tatum. He was the closer. First 3-4 possessions, Tatum, top of the key. They want the pick and roll. Let Curry switch on to me. I'm going into my sweet spot. I'm getting a floater. I'm getting a foul. I'm getting myself acclimated into the game. And Steve Kerr, honestly, in my opinion, is being outcoached.
Yeah, he's not utilizing his pieces.
He is playing guys like Pritchard and Derek White, who's been outstanding, in my opinion, games 1 through 3. Not even doing stuff on the, in the box score.
On both sides.
It's more White than anything.
Yeah. So if you're Golden State, obviously you've been in this territory before, but as I said, that man ain't coming back. So KD is at home right now. He's on the Brooklyn Nets. You don't have a guaranteed 25 points in your back pocket. Another Hall of Famer.
His Twitter fingers is ready.
Yeah. So, the challenge right now, I'm asking Jordan Poole, Wiggins, Draymond. Give me 12 points.
Steve Kerr.
Help these guys out.
Like Steve Kerr.
Shake it up. Throw in Kuminga.
Yeah.
Even though I feel like the series should not rely on a 19-year-old rookie.
It's not a lie. I like what Stephen A. said about that. Just to add on that. It's not relying on him. Because when I asked him to drop 25 and I asked him 20, it's just his prototype body
energy.
and frame and energy.
Yes.
Bring that. You're relying on the vets, and this is my problem. I always told you, gotta have a balance.
Right. No, Iguodala looked like the Michelin Man out there.
So unfortunately, he's an assistant coach. Let him run out there. Let him get physical. Let him crash some boards. Let him,
And Porter has given you good minutes, but it's just to close the finals game. Otto Porter,
and he's been knocking down like odd shots too.
Who are we gonna trust?
Crazy shot in the third quarter.
So,
crazy shot in the third quarter.
The one thing I would take away from this is I have the utmost respect for Steph. I'm never gonna question his pedigree. Some people say he shies away from the big moment.
No.
I'm never gonna have that question about Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? This is arguably the best shooting performance I've seen from a guard ever.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like he's gonna have to reach and get 45, close to 50.
It's the finals.
To
Why
give
not?
him a chance. I never thought I'd imagine myself saying this, but I look at the box score: 31 from Steph, 25 from Klay. That's 56, right?
Yeah.
Back in 2016, that's a dub, 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
But this Boston team is stifling. They're physical. They're not afraid. And Golden State is a little old. You know, they're a little older.
They're showing their age.
You know, I'm looking at Kayvon Looney and I'm like, damn, like
Mentally,
he's looking like he's about to fall apart a little bit. So, you know, panic button. I don't think you have to press it. You still have more games to play, but Game 4 is gonna be
important.
It's gonna be a very important one
Like
because
said,
going back to Oracle down 3-1 is not a good recipe.
I was
Right
bringing
now.
that Looney. It was supposed to be Wiseman. Then imagine Wiseman playing. That would have been a different story. But
Exactly.
hey,
It would have canceled out. That would have worked better, just because you got another big body that can alter shots, just like Robert Williams is doing. He's altering shots. So that's that's not no excuse. But like I said, and we spoke about this before we started recording. I just feel like Boston threw their best haymaker.
You
And
think so?
I feel like they do their
I
best haymaker.
personally, I think.
They do their best haymaker.
But so, what do you think was the better haymaker? Game 1, that fourth quarter, or last night?
Last night. Bro, they came out gangbusters. Jaylen Brown had 30. He had 17 in the first half, and then finished off. He had 17 by the first quarter end, and then finished off with what, only 26.
Right, but he set the tone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And unfortunately, they do that. You up by 20. I was
But,
watching that game. I'm just like, they're by 20. This game's over.
but
now,
the fourth quarter though,
yeah, but
11 points.
I just feel like Marcus Smart, shot clock down, takes a crazy 3, and you bank it in. You gotta check it up to the ball. You gotta chalk it up to the basketball guys.
Listen,
This game over, bro.
But
That's like
listen, though.
Dylan hitting Bill with a deep shot, bro.
but
That's
still
what I'm
though,
saying.
bro.
You looking up saying, yo,
Still
we want
though.
this.
All right, 2 things for that. I'll let you go. This.
Yeah.
He has the confidence to take that shot. Draymond is not taking that shot.
But the problem is, I'm not asking Draymond to do that type of
But Boston is not asking Marcus Smart to do that either.
They are.
They're not.
No, they are.
They are.
He's just the main
They
ball
are.
handler.
He made that 3 in the fourth. JT, perfect example that you brought that. If JT drove, drew the double, kicked it out to who?
No,
Marcus
that
Smart.
shot I can accept. That shot against Peyton was luck. But what I'm saying is, if you're Golden State, Draymond, you have 3 rings. How many threes did he have against Cleveland that one game? He had about 6
Was it
threes.
Game 7?
Game 7.
He had more points and stuff. But, like you said, that's not his game. We're not asking him to
But
score.
bro, when are we gonna see shades of it? You're 2 games away from losing the championship.
We seen it in Game 2.
No, he did not.
We seen it in Game 2.
All I saw was a circus act.
Okay,
That's all I saw.
him.
Did you
I
see
saw
a
him
shooting display from Draymond?
I'm not talking about shooting. I'm not. You're not listening. I'm not asking him to shoot. His game is to facilitate and bring
just
this
getting
defensive intensity.
people's face.
Right. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what was off. Supposedly
You look intimidated.
his family was there.
Look intimidated, bro.
Boston. I guess he never experienced Boston fans before, which is kind of weird. 'Cause I feel like he has.
Him and Clay.
Him and Clay.
They had some words about.
I wouldn't
Brown.
though. I'm not supposed. Boston sports from basketball, football, and hockey. This is nothing new up there. So I wouldn't use that as an excuse. To me, that's more motivation. Like I feel like he should have went even harder. And then, to me, if you feel like Boston fans are rude, go win the championship. Go close out Boston in Boston. And I'm telling that fans as we went up there. You don't know what I want to say. I'm gonna save it for like another time. But
So, what y'all got for adjustments for Game 4? Like, off the top of y'all head, what do y'all think of some changes that Kerr might make?
Throw Kuminga into the rotation. See what he can bring. Like it doesn't hurt
Early.
to try.
early, so
First quarter, like, he's the
First-
first substitution?
So yeah, basically, so if you send out Clay, bring in Kuminga, so it's basically Steph Curry, Kuminga, Wiggins, Draymond, big bodies. So switching, we're gonna throw big bodies on, and he's athletic, so I know he could probably challenge a rebound from Robert Williams.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the switching is a little bit easy, and you can hide Steph more. The worst case, you match up Jordan Poole with Clay when they come in, so you still have that defensive anchor and size. Because the dangerous part is playing Steph, Clay, and Jordan Poole at the same time.
Yeah,
Like,
that's not.
Yeah, it's
too
not
small.
Yeah,
That gives me shades of the Brooklyn series when Steve Nash had those little guards out there.
more so of a
and-
liability on defensive end between Curry and definitely Poole.
You
And
gotta get size.
how ironic that Seth Curry's in the building last night and he it's like I know exactly what Big Bro going through right now.
Right.
Like
So,
this team is a juggernaut.
case in point, I would definitely try to go a little more size. I didn't say he's a rookie. We're not the experts here, but I'm not asking Kuminga to drop 25.
Crash the boards.
Crash the boards,
play good
energy,
defense.
big body defense.
We got
He
a wide
can-
open shot, knock it down.
He's taller than
All right.
Jaylen Brown. He's the same height as JT.
Mhm.
He's nobody's saying to lock him up. Just gives him
I
fits.
just feel like it's a lot of pressure though for a rookie.
Yeah, but you're asking a second-year guard out of Payne Pritchard to come in and shoot jump shots and make it.
But that's
Bro, at the end
And
of
I'm-
the day, you're a
that's-
pro
that's
basketball
good.
player. This is what you're here for. This is what you
Yeah.
signed up for. This is what you look forward to as a child going
If
up
you miss
to
assignments,
college.
yeah.
Come on now, like at the end of the day, show up, play
How
basketball.
is he not going to learn if he doesn't get a chance to play?
that is true.
That too as well.
But to your point earlier, this should be James Wiseman out there getting those minutes as well.
That too as well.
But that's looking like a
It's a
regret.
project
That's looking like a regret.
because I brought up the point earlier. In the past, you had JaVale McGee,
You had Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut, yeah, big bodies, yeah.
You had a nice 7-footer that, although they didn't play the clutch minutes, they set the tone defensively. And I just feel like, I'm looking at Looney and I'm like, damn, like Williams is beating this guy to every board right now.
Because, I mean, you asking a guy that's actually 6'9", guarding a guy that's actually 7, probably 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, he's an athletic 7'1".
Yeah, he has budgies.
So that's what I'm saying. You're asking a lot. You're asking really a lot. And we'll get it now. Trust me, Kevon Looney has done everything that he can in his power, in my opinion. So Steve Kerr, I feel like you're not helping him out by just leaving him on an island like that. So I just hope he makes the adjustments. We'll see. I just feel like, game 4, this is going to be a series. I think my theory is bust now. I said Warriors in 5. But now it's probably going to go 7.
I got 6. I got Boston.
Okay.
The way it's looking, I got it. I said 6, but it may go 7.
The Warriors will try harder in Game 4, but I think Boston is going to edge them out. And then Game 5 will go to Warriors and Oracle, and then Game 6.
Watching play by play, those shots, those 50-50 shots that went in, like you said, smart. Those shots continue to go in for the Celtics, then yes.
Then yes.
Don't.
If it does, I'm saying.
Bro, but I'm saying though, it's already 3 games in. How much longer do I have to see it?
All right, yeah, I haven't seen.
You know what I'm saying?
Game 1, Al Horford has not replicated the same matchup again. Marcus
But
Smart.
he doesn't have to do it.
I mean, no, he does, because that's how y'all get that difference. Because think about it.
They didn't show up in Game 2. They
What
showed up
happened?
in Game 3.
So
hopefully
when Curry and Clay cancel out JT and JB scoring, you need that next guy. That's what I'm saying. When Al Horford or Marcus Smart comes out with at least maybe 15, 20, then yeah, that's a combo lead. And next person for, I guess, Golden State had maybe 10 points? I mean, 18 from Andrew Wiggins.
Right,
But it was a quiet, it wasn't aggressive.
Yeah, he did the same dunk 4 times. I'm like, what is this, 2K?
It was ugly. I mean, he started to get a couple breaks when they got.
He missed a lot of wide open shots in the fourth quarter, bro. Three-pointers at that. So
Yeah,
imagine those getting knocked down. It's a closer game.
Imagine KD shooting them shots.
Yeah, but to that point, let's get into that, man. Leave that topic.
Well,
I'm
one
ready for
adjustment
that.
I have, and we talked about this, is stop playing the drop coverage, please.
Ooh.
Al Horford,
I'm about to say,
please, bro.
Steph Curry in 50.
You have to be above the 3-point line or the top of the key.
Yeah, but the problem
Once you see 30 and Golden State coming off that screen, you have to be all.
I feel like it's been working
But
so
the
far.
problem- The problem with that is that this man, that's why I don't understand why people don't want to respect him his name. You got to think about it. You're in a position where you at his mercy. If you pull up,
True.
the roller is gonna roll to the basket, layup.
But I'd rather take the 2 than the 3 though.
Nah, that's gonna hurt even more, bro. Every time they score, think about it. You
Nah,
gotta pick
take
your
the 2
poison.
than the 3.
Either he's gonna get a bucket from deep and hurt your heart, or he's gonna get an easy
That
layup.
drop coverage is so bad. Like, you saw the 4-point play that Al gave up, and then Porter hits that. You gave up 7 points in 1 possession.
And that's what I'm saying. That's how dangerous his team is.
You gotta hedge that. If you're the big man, put your hands up. Can't let the best shooter in the game get an easy look every
That's
time.
easier
man.
said than
That's
done,
just my
bro.
opinion. I know it's easier said than done, but for me, like, I'd rather him dish it off to Draymond and Draymond go make a floater, because he doesn't have the confidence to do it. So I'd rather see that than Curry. Bang!
Hey,
I don't
so
know.
far they've been having success, man.
Yeah, he's letting that thing fly.
Who's leading the series right now? Boston.
Right.
So
One game at a time.
it's tough.
Let's go to topic 1, man.
I guess,
Take us there, bro, because everybody's talking that they can't win
It's
it.
time for me to get a sip of the water. But the question that we have for topic number 1 of this episode is, would KD, easy money sniper himself, make a difference in this series? And, for the Golden State Warriors, they have been a dynasty.
Is that even a question?
Harrison Barnes has played that 3 position. Iguodala won Finals MVP in that position. So it's a clear system that Steve Kerr has set up where you are a wing player. You'll get premium open looks because you're playing alongside Steph and Clay. And to our points earlier, Andrew Wiggins, 1 of 6 from 3 in Game 3, have to do better than that.
Cut it.
So, just some tidbits to give you guys. Obviously, against the Raptors, KD played Game 4.
1.
No, but what game did he come back? That was game.
I think it was around Chris Paul's game 1. They lost it for the rest of the series.
Nah, he didn't play at all, bro. He came back in Toronto, and then that's when he
Yeah, that's where he
hurt
was.
himself.
But that wasn't game 1.
I think that was like game 4.
Gotta be game 4 or 3.
Game 4 or 3. He came back, injured himself. But basically, what I'm trying to get into is the Warriors in the last 11 games in the NBA Finals are 2-9 without Kevin Durant on their roster. So take that or leave it the way you want to. I have nothing against Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. But in my opinion, I feel like if KD were present in this series, he would make an ultimate difference.
100%.
Hell yeah.
KD.
On both sides of the basketball.
KD.
Absolutely.
But to that, where's KD? On Cancun. With the Warriors in the finals.
But
Hey,
anyways,
but the Warriors take this L. You already know KD about to
yeah,
start.
they about to be in the same place with him.
He can, not really.
I mean, what?
You've been to Cancun for how many rounds? 2, 3, and not a final.
Bro, let's not.
No. We have to talk about that because I said we
gotta talk about.
gotta talk about that because I said.
All right,
without
Ali
him-
wants to talk about Brooklyn.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about Brooklyn. I'm talking about KD.
What more do you want to
I'm
know,
talking
bro?
about KD. Y'all
All right,
said.
KD specifically.
Yeah, talking about if the Warriors had him. Yes, of course. 'Cause that team's already good without
Well,
him.
So
Without him,
why
they're in the
is-
finals.
yes, I agree with you. But what I'm saying is, why is Draymond saying things like Steph got double teamed more? When K was here, our offense still started with Steph. No, the hell it did not.
It definitely did.
No,
It definitely did.
Bro.
I got nothing against either guy, but
in those back-to-back finals matchups,
Mm.
who was hitting the dagger shots?
KD was. But
KD.
why? Because he had the one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, he's the closer. That's what they're missing. If
No.
KD had 35 in Game 1 against the Boston Celtics, they would win that game.
All right. So when Ty Lue said our objective was to lock Steph up,
Oh my God.
and who was coaching against him when KD was there? With LeBron. The man that devised the plan to stop Golden State said, "Yo,
That's one coach, bro. That's one coach.
no, all right, that's the coach that was going against Golden State with
That's my
KD
coach.
in the finals. That's what I want you to understand. He said, I'm going to stop Steph before I stop KD.
So, okay, for the viewers, for general consensus, and y'all can comment this, say whatever y'all want, No Cred Podcast, IG. Who do you think is a focal point, or was a more focal point in that Warriors dynasty? Was it KD or Steph?
it was going to be a landslide. And you know how you get down with the Warriors fans, bro. So good luck, bro.
Listen,
Good luck.
I ain't name dropping, but I work out, homie. You know, boys on Bleacher Report going crazy at me, DC, because what I do, I'm trying to promote our podcast.
I ain't doing that. He ain't doing
I'm trying
that.
to promote the pod. But back to the original question, though. Do you think KD would make a difference, DC?
Absolutely. Like it's KD, bro. It's KD. Like there's no argument against that. It's KD. He'll make an impact. He has in the past. All right, he's not there now, and Warriors is somewhat struggling finding their game. All right, they're trying to trust other pieces, but you had KD. He's giving you at least 15, or plus 20. Talking about KD, that's a little bit disrespectful to say 15, plus 20, and then he plays defense. On top of that, he's a problem on the defensive end when he wants to be.
And that's the side of the ball that I feel like is lacking for Golden State. Because the points, I know Clay and Steph could get that from me. I just think defensively, Iguodala's 38. You cannot rely on him to get a stop against
Yeah,
Tatum.
he's Udonis Haslem right now.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Otto Porter is a somewhat decent defender,
Solid.
but at this point in his career, you can't expect him to get big time stops. So he would make a difference, man. He would make a difference.
Not wholeheartedly, yeah. I can agree on that, but I just feel like right now, low key, yes and no, because you saw what happened to KD in
But
first round.
It's tough to look at it though, because how many times did they play Cleveland?
Who?
Golden State.
They played him three times.
Right? So they're 2-1, and against the Raptors they lost.
They lost. But you gotta remember that everybody got injured after Danny Green took out Klay Thompson.
Right. So that one you still are
and then
iffy
everybody.
about.
Nah, yeah, I'm saying everybody. In fairness, bro, not to say it's an asterisk on everything, but at that time you gotta think about it. They went to the finals 5 straight times.
Yes.
So by the time they got to the Raptors, they were beat up. Like it's not even KD. KD was there for two years.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, Clay, Draymond, that whole nucleus was toasted, bro. They were playing long seasons every year.
Mm-hmm.
So by that time, you got a fresh young core in Toronto. You got Kawhi, who was rested most of that season and the season before.
And I'm seeing shades of this Toronto team in Boston this year.
I kind of did defensively. Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, it's Kyle Lowry or Marcus Smart. But they were rested on that team, and then like I said, you lost KD, you lost Clay. It's tough. You actually had a lot, and they were running a box-in-one against Steph Curry.
Right.
That means the whole team was guarding him and saying, "The rest of y'all ain't doing nothing. Yeah, we want to score.
Just box out.
Box out, bro."
Surge, box out.
They ran a box-in-one, bro, against Steph. So I think y'all gotta pay attention to
That's
what's going
very
on.
valid points, fellas.
Yeah.
You know, very valid points.
And I just think to say they can't win without KD, I feel like it's false because they won their first
They
championship
won the
without
first
him.
championship, so we'll see. Like I said,
Kyrie
this-
Lee was blown out.
It's an asterisk by everybody's championship, bro.
It is. I'm just letting
No.
the viewers know that.
Because in fairness, I want
And K
everybody.
Love's shoulder was pulled out as well.
I want everybody to be healthy. I want everybody to be healthy because I don't want this excuse. I don't
Nah,
want no
I'm-
excuse.
That's what I said. Like Curry just got somewhat hurt in this past game. I don't want that to be an excuse.
Definitely.
And Tatum grabbed his shoulder after every play. Like,
Nah, he got bad shoulders. I don't know. Nah, it's funny, but nah, I can't wait. I believe they don't need him because they made it this far without him. Unfortunately, where's KD? I understand Brooklyn was a turmoil, but
now that we about to switch over to the gridiron, do y'all want to make Game 4 predictions now?
nah, let's do Game 4 predictions definitely now. It's Game 4 in Boston.
Game 4 TD Garden. It's gonna be rocking.
Golden State wins by 10.
I gotta go and stay winning this game and tying it up 2-2.
2-2.
Going back to Golden State
Giant peeping. Steph
for Game 5.
Nah, not for Steph. Clay was clicking. Dropped 25 calm on you. I had no answer for him. He's clicking.
I feel like the shots that Wiggins missed this game, he's gonna knock down next game.
No, all you gotta do is attack the basket. His jump shot's not like that. Attack the basket.
Hey,
Fellas.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Boston.
Back, bro. Look at the shirt. Look at the shirt he wearing.
Boston by 5.
He's back.
He's not even matching. He's wearing a green shirt with blue pants.
He's not. He's Celtic.
I got my green on for the Celtics.
Yeah, whatever, bro.
Yo, if they win this next game,
Yeah.
y'all gonna see
It's
me in
gonna
my
be tough.
Tatum jersey.
Say less.
But Boston by 5, it's gonna be a little bit closer. I think Dirty Dre plays a little bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steph has a phenomenal game, but I just think JB, JT, y'all figured it out. Marcus Smart bring that same intensity, and got to give a shout out to my boy Robert Williams, the Time Lord, because he's swatting everything in that.
Now, whatever whatever they shot him with to numb that knee, was doing right. Because I thought he was about to lose a leg game 2. The way he was limping and.
That's
Right.
regular though.
Now,
bro. Like you said, at this
spring
point,
chicken.
you gotta think, bro. They coming off 2 7-game series, bro.
Yeah.
So
No, he
they've
looked
been through
like a
the
spring chicken. Game 3, I would have thought he never was hurt.
Hey man, listen.
Shout out to Al Horford, diving on people's legs.
Stop,
Shout out.
bro. You hear this guy?
Did they teach you that in Boston?
Stop
They
it, bro.
I'm gonna dive at somebody's leg for hustle.
Stop, bro.
All right, and Marcus Smart should have got called for a foul for over the back on Steph Curry in the reach. That's a foul.
Oh my
That's
God.
a foul. But Scott Foster was there.
What's a foul?
Exactly.
What's a foul?
Especially when he's around.
What's a foul?
What's a foul when Scott Foster's around?
That's a lot of things not being called. So, hey,
Like I said,
Game 4 tomorrow.
your ref, shout out to y'all. Y'all did y'all job getting 2 and 3. Sayonara. I want to hear from y'all again.
No cred fam. We want to hear from y'all too. We gonna
Yes, sir.
segue, but let us know who y'all got for the series, Game 4. If y'all want to talk shit with us, don't matter. No cred podcast on IG.
Yes, sir.
Switch it over to
Right.
Topic
DC.
So yes, let's go to the gridiron. Let's go to the football. All right, it's not football season yet, but we got some headlines. So we got some big bag signings
Mm-hmm.
this past week. We had Aaron Donald, that guy, Hall of Fame, obviously.
Basically,
You know.
first ballot.
Secured the bag. I just watched this interview with Brandon Marshall and those guys over with
I Am
I Am Athlete.
Yes, sir.
So Donald, man, secured the bag, $40 million. He is the first non-quarterback to eclipse $30 million per season.
Mm-hmm.
The contract is structured in such a way that Donald can either retire or return for the 2024 season for an additional $30 million guaranteed. Also, we got Cooper Kupp, another bag secured for him. LA Rams is doing numbers, man. We got Kupp. His year extension was worth up to $80 million.
God damn.
So that's through 2026. So the Rams, they got their core so far. So question is for this segment is the price too steep for winning? And I think it depends on the player, to be honest with you. So
Right.
notable signings that we got listed here. We got Aaron Donald, Cooper Kupp, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Von Miller, Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, A.J. Brown. And obviously we got more signings, but just to touch on that, if the player is worth it and they also putting up numbers, and they making an impact towards the game, like perfect example is Aaron Donald. On the defensive end, taking on 3 guys at a time, causing turnovers, making plays. Get the guy that bag, honestly. So if that player is giving you that caliber plays, game in and game out throughout the regular season, the playoffs, and also the Super Bowl, you pay that guy. Absolutely. Now, do you pay a Joe Schmo who's not making the plays and he's injured caliber or whatever the case may be? Then no. But I feel like Aaron Donald, he deserves the bag. Cooper Kupp definitely deserves.
Yeah,
A guy like Devontae Adams deserves.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers deserves. Like these are players who are great, specifically to their position.
Right.
So absolutely. What do you guys think? How do you feel about these notable signings? the numbers.
Uh,
I feel like Aaron Donald did deserve that
Yeah.
that number
Yeah.
and $30 million.
Well, yeah, I would say for the Rams case, like you said, the proof is in the pudding. You got a championship caliber team. Why would you want to sacrifice that? You don't draft an Aaron Donald every 10, 20 years. This is once in a lifetime
Absolutely.
talent.
Probably.
And why let him walk away and help another franchise get a ring where he could earn you another one and you could have more money to pay more players? So I think LA did a great job adding Allen Robinson, Bobby Wagner, and yeah, I mean with Stafford and Cup, you saw how valuable that connection was in the Super Bowl. That's
Mm-hmm.
arguably maybe the top QB wide receiver combo right now out there. And in terms of the price being too steep, I would say the only thing about these contracts are injuries. And injuries are unpredictable. We
Right.
can't predict them. It could be a wrong play. It could be the way the turf is set up. It could be, a freak accident. But I would say that's the only time that you would consider it be like, damn, like this guy's on the shelf for a year. Out of the 3 years that we're paying him, you said $30 million.
Yeah.
A whole year, $30 million just sitting on your bench. It's tough to swallow something like that. But at the same time, if you go into the Super Bowl and get into the conference championship, and they're all pro, they're making a Pro Bowl, you got to give that man his pay. So I think the Rams did a perfect job. I think there was a San Fran tackle. He said, "I wish Aaron Donald would have retired
Never.
because nobody wants to match up against him."
No, that guy's different. That man's different, bro.
And yeah, he's just built differently. I think the Rams definitely are a favorite to contend again.
And super
And,
humble at that, too.
We saw Tampa Bay run it back. They lost in the conference championship.
Rams.
To the Rams. So we're starting to see this kind of pattern of teams running it back, not trying to go get a new linebacker or a new wide receiver. Nah, we got Aaron Donald, we got Cooper Kupp. Why let these guys go away? So yeah,
I feel like that's the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah, for sure.
You got a guy
For
like that that's making an impact towards your franchise and wants to be there. I mean, give him what he wants. When he wants.
Give him the bag.
Honestly.
I mean everybody wins.
Yeah, definitely.
From
He's
standpoint.
happy. Coaches is happy.
Right.
We're winning.
That's it.
That's what success brings.
Yeah.
It brings that. And to answer that question, of course, I think the price is never too steep for winning.
Right.
When you got guys like Aaron Donald, who's probably going to go down as the best D lineman in the game.
Absolutely.
For our generation, he is.
Yes.
No,
You know?
he's
Definitely,
that
I've seen
territory.
tape on Lawrence Taylor. He's a different breed, but for my generation, Aaron Donald is that man. He's like nobody can guard him. Double team, triple team, he's gonna make it. I don't think y'all realize Cooper Kupp won the Triple Crown last year.
Yeah.
People do not do that on a regular. He's the best wide receiver in the game right now.
Yeah, statistically and just
I mean, you've seen it in the playoffs.
right.
Game close, find Cooper Kupp.
Oh, he had that big catch against Tampa that set up
Everybody, bro.
Watch the film. It's there.
It's there. So like me, it's like it's a no-brainer. There's no need to negotiate or try to put out bad news out there to try to lower the price.
Right.
You got guys like that. Them guys, lock them up, pay them, and I feel like they'll definitely put in the result. Luckily, the only factor, like you said, Mike, is injuries. But these guys, they take care of their body, they put in the work. We don't know about injuries, but the best we can hope is that they stay healthy. They get the right amount of rest. And they produce the right way. I think it's gonna happen. I think the price is never too steep in my opinion. Never. Because if you want to win, you got to pay them guys, so they're gonna be motivated, especially if they make it.
Mm-hmm.
They got a taste of what it's like to win a Super Bowl, which is tremendously hard. A lot of teams don't repeat.
Right.
Like especially in the NFL.
It's very difficult.
Very difficult to repeat.
Very difficult.
So they got an uphill battle, and that type of thirst and drive is going to fuel them to a whole new level because you want to be that team that's going to be in history where I went back to back in the NFL. So that doesn't happen commonly, fellas. So that price is never too high.
That man stay healthy.
Problem.
Rams again going back to the. I see him going back to that
Yeah,
football.
it's both sides of the football. You rarely
Honestly.
see that.
Yeah.
Normally you have a team that has like a really good wideout or a
Plus,
good tight end.
No
You got
defense.
both sides of the
Plus
ball.
the additions that they made this offseason, you can't like.
They really
match
one running
that.
back away from being like having everything.
Ooh.
Maybe one running back away.
Think so?
That got me thinking.
For
Think
LA.
about it, yeah. I mean, I like Cam Akers. He's nice.
Yeah.
I feel like Cam Akers is enough.
Yeah.
But I feel like everything else is a premium, so they could just get by with like a mid-tier running back.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Cam Akers, he's enough.
I was like, he's enough.
He's enough to put them over the edge a little bit. But I think we go get something better than Cam Akers. Man, listen.
So if somebody disgruntled, they leave and want to sign a 1-year deal, pull up.
For sure.
Pull up.
I guess just to provide a little context, some of the largest contracts this offseason, Deshaun Watson, $230 million.
Sheesh.
that's another topic for another day. Matthew
Yes, it
Stafford,
is.
160
Mhm.
for 4 years. Aaron Rodgers, 150, 3 years.
What was Devontae Adams' contract? Is it on there?
141
Mm.
million. And right behind him is his
Tyreek Hill.
teammate, Derek Carr,
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr.
121 million.
Right.
So
Tyreek got 200 million for.
that's just the top 5. Tariq got 120 for
Right.
4 years.
Now I got TJ Watt 28.2 per. I don't know how many years he signed for. Bro, that number's up there.
All right.
Think about it. If LA would have played with Aaron Donalds, he could have Aaron Donalds. He probably could have went back to Pittsburgh. That's where he would play college. So, whew.
Tomlin would love to have him on that defense.
He already got
He would
TJ
bring-
Watt.
He would bring back the steel curtain for real.
Nah, that wouldn't be different. That'd be a whole new animal. I can't imagine TJ Watt and Aaron Donald on the same team.
It just reminds me of
Dude.
what's that guy named? Harrison?
James Harrison?
Oh yes, the bus.
I don't know.
No, that's Pettis.
No, James Harrison.
But
James Harrison.
That's the brolic dude that be on Instagram.
With,
Lifting
Oh
people.
my
yeah,
goodness.
got no neck.
No name.
Bro, if I seen that dude in Blink, yeah, you got that big bro.
Yeah.
I ain't on the machine. No,
Yeah.
you got that machine.
He'll make me hit the gym. I'll be like, I'll just come tomorrow, bro. 'Cause-
Definitely.
That's all you, big dog.
I don't know what you
I ain't
do.
squatting today.
I don't even know what you even doing here, fam.
Yeah.
But nah, we'll see. We'll see if the payoff for Buffalo pays off. They gave Von Miller the bag.
Right.
Yeah, I already
Stephon
know.
Diggs.
Oof.
Stephon Diggs had the bag already.
Let's save that for the end.
Josh Allen already had the bag already. Let's see how that works out too. We'll see, man.
Griselda.
We'll definitely see how
That's
that
my
turns out.
pick.
And, you know, the Eagles spent some money too, so I can't wait.
I like AJ Brown. I like that. You know, this is Hurt. I think Hurts and Tua are on the same boat this year. Like, we finally gave y'all the pieces that y'all wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So now, if you don't produce, on to the next one.
I want to see what Tua does this year, man.
Definitely. Hopefully,
It's
he
gonna
got, he
be-
got some weapons. He got Waddle
More
and Tyreek Hill.
bro.
I'm really interested in what
You got a
he
rookie
does.
that led the league in receptions. Come on now. I mean, it was a lot of dink and dunk, but come on
I
now.
want to see what he does. I want to see what your man, Mike's favorite guy, Patty,
Patty.
outside of Buffalo. You know, he a cheesehead over here.
Hey man, y'all
Chiefs.
hating on the feng shui.
Man, we'll see what he
I
does.
just want to see what he does without Tyreek
You
Hill.
got Juju and Kelsey and Hardman.
We trust Juju. Just looking at that right.
We'll see. And Scatman. They also signed
TikTok
Scatman.
time. TikTok time, baby.
Right. Him and Pat Mahomes gonna be doing TikTok.
Yep.
Now his little bro.
Oh God, forget it now. It's even worse.
Is it time to get political now? man?
Nah, it definitely is,
yeah.
y'all. Put on y'all suits and ties.
Just imagine a black and white screen.
Right, they're gonna choke up
You know what I'm
really quickly.
saying? Little cigar being lit.
Mm-hmm.
Ali got on the hat.
Yes, sir.
When is it ever gonna not be black and white, bro?
I mean, that's just human nature. That's how we work, man. We
Will
wired this
this,
way.
will this ever end? Like, I want to say this for another.
Topic.
We can talk about this like another time.
Yeah.
It's never gonna end, bro.
Is it ever gonna be
No.
not black and white? Like, I'm talking about
Ignorance
like later.
never dies,
I
bro.
feel like when we grow older, you know,
Still gonna be going on.
next 20, 30 years, this is still gonna be black and white, bro.
Yeah, man.
Bro, it's gonna
Am I
happen
gonna have
until-
kids and then this gonna still be black
My
and white,
theory is,
bro?
bro, aliens have to come down so we can accept. No, I'm dead serious. I'm laughing. Aliens have to come down so we can accept the fact that we have a common enemy.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So we can unite. No, I'm serious.
I
I'm
did read
dead
the headline.
serious. They can't. I think
I'm gonna get on my Rick and
it's
Morty.
impossible, bro. It's impossible.
Get
We
on my
can't.
Rick and Morty.
We
Rick
can't.
and Morty.
We can't go together. But what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is unfortunately, Jack Del Rio had some comments about what happened on January 6th in this country, and
And they still arrested people, by the way.
yes, there's
Yeah,
still
I know
there's
that.
still an ongoing case. There was basically a coup. We're like,
If you were under a rock the first week of 2022,
right,
by the
Yeah.
way,
just in case. Jack Del Rio had some interesting comments about his thoughts on what's going on in America regarding the riots between Black Lives Matters and what happened on January 6th. And quote, he said,
It's two different things, too.
Right.
Two different.
I can look at images on TV. People's livelihoods are being destroyed. Businesses are being burned down. No problem. He said on Wednesday, then there's a dust up on Capitol Hill. Nothing burned down, and we're going to make a major deal out of it.
What does he mean by a dust up?
I don't know. I never knew overtaking the government was a dust up. I didn't
I never knew storming the Capitol building and breaking glass and
injuring. You killed a cop.
yeah,
They
multiple
killed the cop.
cops. Multiple cops had to pull the trigger themselves because they
My train of thought is
CTE.
if no, not,
No, it's
bro,
just-
not that, but like I'm talking about storming the Capitol.
How's that
I
a
would-
dust up?
I would think like snipers on top of the building ready to take me out. As soon as I step on that lawn,
Bro.
I don't even know how it looks, bro.
Bro, in
to
the
be
third
honest
world
with you.
country, that's a coup. Okay, that's a coup. You're trying to overthrow the government. That's a coup, and that's a dust up.
It's crazy. I mean, bro, blasphemy.
Yeah, but I heard they went down his Twitter feed, and this is nothing new for him. Like this has always been his mentality, and I mean he's free to think like this. My thing, I only ask if y'all think like this when you're around black people, share that. Don't be afraid that you might get your ass beat. We'll respect it more if you share how you actually are, who you are as a person.
But
That's
bro,
behind the curtain.
That's what it is.
It's context though, bro. For you to for that sentence to travel out of his mouth and him actually believe that.
Because
it's just unsettling. It's
the
very
day,
unsettling.
Black Lives Matter's rioting because we're tired of people dying from the basic shit. And you being mad because you didn't win an election.
We're getting killed
so
by
we don't agree with who's in office right now, so we're gonna storm the building, burn documents,
threaten to kill people,
threaten to kill
officials,
the highest ranked officials,
in
our government.
And that's a dust up.
But for us, we're fighting so we can have some rest.
We're fighting so we don't get killed on camera.
Right.
To begin with, period.
From a group of people who was supposed to protect us in the first place.
Right.
And not, coming, guns blazing first, shoot first, ask questions later. That's what we're fighting for.
Right.
So I'm confused as to
we have to give him perspective because he gave us ours. He told us his perspective. This is his perspective. He believed that what happened on January 6th was not that major of a deal. And we're making it a big deal. Somehow, people are going to jail for this. You cannot go into a government building and think you can do whatever you want.
I mean, you can't go into any building with that kind of mentality, but let alone it be the Capitol building. You have a lot of audacity.
And this is scary. This is an adult.
Listen, there are a million Jack Del Rios out there right now.
Of course.
They're listening to us right now.
Yeah. Absolutely. And it's scary.
It's not even scary, bro. It's always been out here. Just like I said, be ourselves. Express how you really feel. And just don't be mad when you can't coach a team full of black people because you think what they're trying to do is chaotic and destructive when all they're trying to do is
what I would say, everyone always talks about, LeBron talks too much about politics. You had the whole shut up and dribble and all those things, but those movements stand higher now because of ignorant comments like this. Like, they're proving our point, literally. This is your average 59-year-old in America. Oh, yeah, when they put those booby bombs and went through the building and lit this on fire, that was nothing. That was light. But those people marching by my house every day peacefully, yeah, they ought to get the hose on them and spray. Like, it's cycles of history repeating itself. And the pandemic has brought out the worst of people.
It's brought out the true image of people.
Yeah,
this is who they really are.
Though. This is the worst.
This is who they are,
in my opinion. And it will never stop. But to our point, how are you going to control your locker room now?
I just think
how is Chase Young going to feel? Knowing that his coach is against the Black Lives Matter movement.
My thing is no. I'm sorry. I hate to see somebody lose their job, but there's no place for this. And if you want, go start an all-white football league. I want to know how successful that's going to be. Go ahead, do it. By all means, y'all want the separation, do it.
Yeah.
I will pay money to see how bad that shit's going to be.
I wouldn't even pay money.
I'll pay just to see how bad that shit's going to be.
I'm cool.
Go do it if you want to have that separation. The audacity to think majority of NFL players are black. And you're coaching them, and the audacity to think that's your mentality behind that?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, go get away from that.
Man.
You don't need to be around that.
It's very unsettling.
I understand you cash your checks from that, but you benefit from people working their ass off, putting in the work.
I don't know if you guys read, but the NAACP is calling for him to resign.
Yeah, there's no place in the game for that.
Which he probably won't.
He will. Yeah. The pressure's gonna come.
Think so?
How is he gonna, like you said, how is he gonna maintain that locker room? I just think that whole Washington franchise needs to go.
Right. And for it to be in Washington is just so ironic, right? Like, of all places. Like, you were literally in the, I hope he wasn't there. He might have been there.
He was definitely there. He might have been there. Because he called it a dust up. Because from his perspective, what he was doing with them is it was a dust up. They were just outside saying, bad vote, check the votes.
Yeah, in one breath, you guys want us to sit down and just play our sport and not say anything. But these are the people that are empowered, telling us, instructing us what to do, and these are their mentalities.
Right.
I was gonna title.
Are y'all okay with that?
I was gonna title this "Shut Up and Coach."
So dumb.
I was thinking about it. Shut up and coach.
Right.
Shut up and coach. I was contemplating titling this. Shut up and coach, because bro.
Yeah, man. Nah,
Obviously, you don't pay attention to what the hell's going on.
bro.
At all.
It's again. I'm gonna keep saying this, unsettling, because people have an opinion. You can say whatever you want, but it's just unsettling to know that's his train of thought,
No, definitely. The fact that you have to.
and that you're an quote unquote educated. I'm using air quotes. I can't see me.
At this point, education, I don't know. At this point.
So
At this point, I don't know. Because.
it gotta be CTE, man.
No, I definitely went up there. You apologize.
He hits in the
It's,
face.
I just feel like stand on it. Like, don't go up there apologize
Too
because
many
you want
helmets
to.
and helmets got him going
You want to
crazy,
save your
man.
job. Don't go to a national press conference, and say you apologize for what you
belly.
said. You said it. You
Poking
meant
my
it.
belly.
Yeah.
So it's like go up there and tell people how you really feel, so we can see who you really are. The problem is, it's a lot of things being done behind the curtain, and it's sickening because these guys are getting way more money than people that actually care about helping people.
Listen, talking about aliens, man, I just almost finished
Tell
up season 3 of Stranger Things.
I'm telling you,
All right, listen, when them aliens do come, spare me, please.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
That's the only way they're gonna unify. That's the only way, bro.
Leave me alone, cause that's gonna be a scary thing, bro. And I
Bro,
love sci-fi. I enjoy watching movies like that, but to see
I'm
that in
telling
real
you,
life,
bro.
I'm good.
The way nature's set up, we need conflict, and unfortunately, it's easier to bicker about your skin color than it is to work together and try to make everything better. So
True, because at the end of the day, we're all human.
yeah,
We're supposed to be all living with love.
and
All
work
right.
together.
All of this hate is just nonsense, and ego is just ridiculous. All right, we need to get back to the love, spread the love. We all get dressed the same way. We brush our teeth, we wash, take showers.
Mm-hmm.
All of this, we're all
You
human.
You cut me, I cut you. We both bleeding red. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing different. I ain't bleeding
End
on
of
new
the day.
color.
All
Yo,
right.
we was one election away from being a third world. We're right. We're trying to be a third world country. I'm sorry, they're not gonna like this, but y'all trying to get there. Like
It's scary.
you trying to become a third world country.
And we supposed
For
to be
what?
the top nation in the world. So, come on. Hopefully, time do progress, and we progress as a human race, and
Right.
we go back to leading with love.
We'll
'Cause,
try, man. We'll pray. We'll do our part, man. We love y'all.
Yeah, it's always love at the end of the day. Always leave with
Okay.
love, please leave with love. So a lot of different topics I want to hit. Well, not different topics. 2 other things I want
Let's
to
not
hit
end on
into.
that topic. Let's talk about something good.
I was gonna
Yes,
say,
let's get back to the positivity.
Positivity.
All right, let's talk about that man LeBron James.
The GOAT.
Obviously he's not in the playoffs. Not talking playoffs, but we're talking what he's doing off the basketball court.
As a mogul.
LeBron, he has announced from his foundation that he's planning on building a multi-million-dollar Akron medical facility. All right, we already know
shout
about.
out to Mr. James.
Yeah, we already know about the school. All right, I promise. Man, this man is doing big things, bro. And
And shout out to
that's
him being
why
the first billionaire too.
MJ can
Absolutely.
never. No.
First active
on
billionaire.
Forbes,
No. What do you mean active?
active
First
first
active athlete to be.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
But it's LeBron James. So like, I don't think nobody's touching
Shout
that.
out to that, man.
Yeah, this guy, he's a true trailblazer.
100%.
And
On
he's,
and off the court.
it's a beautiful thing to watch and look up to.
That's how you kill the haters with success. That's how
Absolutely.
you bury them all the way under.
So starting with the school and now building a facility in Akron, that's beautiful. And also too, he hinted at from his show The Shot. If you never watched that, please tune in. I think it's on should be on HBO Max.
YouTube too. Yeah,
YouTube as
too.
well.
Yeah.
He wants to own his own NBA team, which I think is fantastic.
That's on the way.
I
If
feel
Jordan
like-
got one.
That's no brainer.
Yeah,
honestly.
LeBron buy the Knicks.
Stop.
I don't. No, he don't want to do that because he said he hinted at being in
It's in
was it
Vegas.
Las Vegas, right?
Yeah, he said he want to be in Vegas.
Buy the Knicks.
He's smart, man. Come on.
No, buy the Knicks.
What?
But back to his mogulness, bro. To have a school,
Yep.
then now you're about to have a health institution.
All right.
LeBron is on
It's different.
different.
You
bro.
setting up the
Different.
next
Different.
generation for success, bro.
100%.
We love it.
Because now those kids are probably
Shout out to my fellow Capricorn.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
if they want to get a job,
Big goals out here.
if they want to be a doctor, now from that school they get easily be in the same facility where they can learn how to
I love it, man.
Absolutely,
experience.
bro.
And it's like coming from that
Absolutely.
neighborhood. So
Absolutely.
man, LeBron, bro, like I said, he's a testament to greatness, bro. Really,
Yes.
100%.
And
Really
And shout out to the women too. WNBA.
facts.
I want to pronounce her last name. Sabrina on Liberty. All right, she became the first player in WNBA history to record 25 plus points, 8 plus rebounds, 8 plus assists on 90% from the field
You know who
in
trained her?
a game.
You know who trained her though?
Mamba.
Mamba. She got that.
Black Mamba.
Mentality.
The
Shit,
Bean.
I gotta go to the Liberty game.
All right.
Nah, definitely,
Absolutely.
bro.
I go.
Bro, like I said, if you want to see pure skill,
Go watch the women
pure
play.
skill, pure.
Let's go to the playoffs, baby.
They don't react on no. They don't rely on no athleticism.
And she's doing it in New York, the Mecca. All right.
Yeah, love
So
to see that.
shout out to Sabrina, shout out to her, man. And like I said, as always, I'm gonna reiterate: free Brittany Griner.
Facts.
Yes,
Oh,
I was gonna touch on that.
Definitely.
She's still overseas, locked up. Let's
We need some
advocate.
answers, man.
I
We
saw-
need some answers.
I saw Mello. Shout outs to Mello for advocating for her, and it was actually a commercial during I think game 2
Mhm.
of the finals that was very important to see, and hopefully Brittany comes home soon.
Yeah, definitely. They got his
Free
POW. so.
BG, dog. You know what I'm saying? We don't really know. You don't know anybody's situation until you're in their shoes, man.
Right.
She's overseas right now. We don't know what they could be
for
doing to her.
for something minuscule.
And with
Right.
this war still going on,
Right.
I mean it's
You know.
been what 3 months, 4 months
Yeah.
with this war still going on in Ukraine.
It's unfortunate, man. You don't someone's orientation, sexual orientation, the color of their skin, just multiple variables at her. She's a professional athlete. She's successful. She has kids,
Right.
and she's a family woman. You know what I'm saying? And we want her home. She deserves a chance to be home.
And I hope the NBA, not an NBA, I just hope WNBA
Is doing everything
Everyone.
that they can.
do everything they can. And man, this is kind of why you pay to try to make more money.
Exactly.
and make it,
Absolutely.
You know, this
Absolutely.
country has enough wealth where I think they can compensate the females the
But
same amount of money as males do.
listen, she was one of the top 5.
Come on, she was
You know what
probably
I'm
she was
saying?
dunking.
Yes.
She was like probably
She's, I remember watching her in college.
yeah,
she's
she's like the Shaq of her era.
the problem. So
So definitely,
you know, she's a bigger star. She's one of the biggest stars, and you know,
Mhm.
100+ days of not really knowing where she is. She's being transported.
you don't know what they doing to her in a foreign country.
Right,
at that.
right.
So
It
you know,
tells you-
all over some vape oil, man. To be
Right.
honest,
That's what I'm
You
saying.
know,
Minuscule.
We all regular. here,
Minuscule,
you know,
bro.
We all regular.
This
So
is not. She wasn't gonna overthrow the government with. Wait, get the fuck
That's
out.
what I'm saying.
we just hoping and praying that she get back
Crazy.
there safely.
Yes,
You
get
know,
back
we
safely.
sending
But,
her flowers and her love, man. From no cred.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
but other than
Free
that,
Brittany.
all our supporters, friends, family, we love y'all always.
Stay safe.
All right.
Luna, give us a little quick segue.
You give us a
Luna.
bark?
Do
You
a
give us
trick.
bark, Luna? You know, trick, man. She's looking for snacks.
She looking for something to eat.
Well, appreciate you guys always tuning into our episodes, man. We love all y'all. Make sure you subscribe, comment, like. All right.
Yes.
Tune in to the
Share.
Instagram as always.
You already know.
Interact with us.
But definitely
Yeah,
hear what you
no.
guys got to say. So definitely.
Let's go, Boston.
All right. That,
Still more games to be played, man.
we
Don't
got a whole series. But we're gonna tune out. We'll see y'all next week.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Peace.
I'm gonna have a chip. We have a chip.
Deuces.
Get that ring.